Hi everybody, sorry about the late filming of this last Christmas project I made. I have been too lazy to make videos, but here it is. It's a cinch bound journal using every kind of vintage bits and pieces from my stash. Some of them have been there years and years, and I just stuck my stash and tried to make of use of those. So this is quite thick. These are, I think, 1 inch or maybe 1¼ of an inch rings, and there's not so many pages, but since they are mostly made of cardstock and filled to the brim with every kind of stuff as usual for me, so this is yeah, quite thick. I laminated the covers, as you can see from the glare, but only on the one side. I will show you a little bit later on. And I used this sari silk, white sari silk, for a closure. There are in this cute little shaker Snowman and red bell over here, and quite a lot of bells anywhere since I love them, and I have a big stash of every colors, every sizes, everything bells. So here's the sari silk, and those live in there. So like I said, this laminated only on one side. I think it works well for journals, since then you can glue easily stuff in the inside or other papers. And in this case, I made a vellum pocket here, and I think majority of these papers are some old Tim Holtz Christmas collection papers, so they are 8x8 pads. So I cut and sewed, and so again, and some of the die cuts are, I've no idea. It was a sheet of different kinds of die cuts, vintage style with reds and whites, and I think they go well with the Tim's collections. And yeah, I laminated there in between some silver sequins, or what you call this, chunky glitter, and those snowflake sequins, and then I sewed it with the silver thread, and sewed through these some of the silver snowflakes as well. Okay, so there's a pocket over here, and then this is a AliExpress bow. I glued and sewed in this. I sewed almost all of the pages, I think. And this little glitter bow over there, I made this a little bit of kind of a library pocket thingy. This is a Etsy bingo card. I made it a shaker pocket, and this have been tea dyed by me, and there's some of the tea dyed paper, so this is just some other paper. Down there I used some red washi tape as well, and they just live there. And this library card is from Etsy as well. I will I try to remember the link down below the shop where I buy these, and these are I tea dyed these as well. And there's just some die This is a tuck spot. And here's this little candy clay bit and some tea-dyed paper with a little sticker. And the next page, I did some zigzag sewing with just the strips of paper, and I made with a pocket, so there's 2 pockets, one here and second there, and they house these long tags. And then I glued these little envelopes here and put some grit die cut grit papers back there, and there are some bits and pieces in here as well. I won't take them out since these are so tight, and I just decorated them with the I think Dollar Tree and Michael's stickers, I think. And here's some green pom-pom trim, and the back side looks like this. These are felt, glitter felt embellishment from AliExpress. This Happy Holidays is one of Tim Holtz. Those pieces quite thick. And then I have no idea from these die cuts, it was as well a big 12 by 12 sheet of die cuts. I don't know where it came to me, but it's quite pretty, and I think it goes well with this journal. So I made this what do you call this now? It's not vellum, but you know, that fabric thingy. Shaker. I used some vellum, snowflake vellum, to make this sheet. Here's a snowman themed. This is the same from the same die cut sheet as these ones, and I hand sewed or stitched this snowman sequins in here. There's tea-dyed paper back here. This is just a tiny little folder. Made this tuck spot here, and I glued this trim. This is from AliExpress. Over here I made with the punch this snowflake border, and I glued a vellum underneath there. And next page, these are Tim Holtz flashcards years back, and I made this. This is a you know, this material with the hot thingy I used, and some of that trim over here to hold this die cut grit paper, piece of grit paper. And the next page I used a die cut, bordered it with sewing with a silver. I sewed with silver and red thread this journal. This is one of those library cards. I just attached this silver star over there, and these cuties are the Tim Holtz mini bulldog clips. I finally managed to get them. I've been on the hunt quite some time now, but right before Christmas I finally got them. And this is a felt die cut piece, Christmas tree. I just glued on that little AliExpress thingy on there. There's a silver bell over there. And next page is this side pocket, and these are one Etsy shop as well, vintage. Oh, I will share the store, Etsy store down below. Also, this little tag, and again one of these shaker tags. And then I use the Tim Holtz newest 3D folder, cutting, whatever, embossing folder, and these cute little soft hearts. And this is one of those oh my word, you know, the same thing. I laminating pouches I foiled with, again, with this chunky glitter and these snowflakes. I used this eyelash trim, one of these. This is a die cut from my stash, a little bell, and this is a pocket page, a tree themed. There's one of those bingo cards lives in there. It's a tea dyed paper. I glued some tree shaped, Christmas tree shaped sequins there, a bit of a pom-pom trim, one of those tags, and a flashcard, and a red bell here. And then again, these little bells are die cuts, and I just glued them down. And this is the thread, or the yarn is not glued, but I put a what you call foam strips underneath these bells, so they can hold some, work as tuck spots, or actually there's this little paper clip, and this is a mistletoe die cut. And then I made this paper, or this page, with the poinsettia dies and some star die cuts, tiny little things. And this is tea dyed paper, and I made like whoever gets this maybe next year can use this as a for a photo. And then some journaling spots. This is, I close this with this baker's twine. And next there is this belly band saying Merry, and this is from the same die cuts as are these in the front cover. And I just glued this little plastic embellishment from Michael's. It was a sticker, but I took the foam sticker away. I just glued it straight to this journaling card, and there's space for journaling. And here again, this is from the same cut apart papers, this tram. And then there's this tag, and this huge little huge bell, silver bell. I use this trim on this side, and once again these I just sewed this, I don't know if you can see, zigzag stitch these strips of paper from Tim Holtz collection together, and it's a again pocket, and there lives these two journaling cards. Oops. And then there's this tuck spot. I made this little tiny little journaling thingy, let it snow. I did a 3-hole pamphlet stitch on this one. There's some vellum and some hand dyed paper. This is green one, and that lives over there. There's some die cuts. I decorated it with some die cuts and some again, that I love this eyelash trim. It's so festive and it's so wintry. And then again a die cut piece. I did some glitter glue or stickles in the berries, sewed around it. There's a tuck spot, and these punch outs are from the same cut out page as the most of the other vintage looking die cuts. And this is once again from Etsy and Holly. I used this cute heart, wooden heart thingy with the bulb bin. And here's the other side of the this what do you call these? But anyway, it works as a tuck spot. Some Target stickers here, old ones, and these are once again from that vintage cut apart sheet. I think it's very pretty, although I love pastel colors, but I quite like it, this journal. And for a person who loves vintage stuff, this would be perfect. This little die cut says Merry Christmas. It's from the die is from Midada store. I love those. And then again there's this little pocket. I sewed some hearts, a little ruffle over there, and then I made a final tag from that same cut apart sheet. Use some washi tape over there, and the last page is actually a bag where she can, or whoever wants this, can store some stuff. And here's another pocket, and I just storing some of the scraps over here, and the recipient can use them to further decorate this little journal. And this goes here as well. And this is there's a little gussets in here, so it can store quite a lot of stuff. So here it is, and a different type that I have been using making lately, but I like this very much. I think it's pretty. So Happy New Year to everybody, and hope to see you soon. Bye!